And on this first alert weather day, past the worst of the weather in Baltimore City, but some, believe it or not, it was so nasty in the city of Baltimore here over the past couple of hours. Some have yet to see any rain. That is especially true over across the eastern shore. Though, taking a peek outside from the first alert weather observatory, we're looking up at the clouds, and again, visibility not all that great, just because we have still so much rain moving through Baltimore City. Good news, though, severe thunderstorm watch has been removed for the entire metro. It has been canceled early. The storms and the rain that have moved through have kind of, zapped the energy out of the atmosphere, and it has lessened that risk of additional severe storms. Though where storms are still encountering warm temperatures and enough energy to stay strong to severe, we still have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for Kent County, Queen Anne's County, Caroline County. That's in effect until 9 p.m., though that too could be allowed to expire, canceled just a little bit early. Again, not too much going on in the eastern shore at the moment, but actually the strongest storm, just all by itself, is in this general vicinity, tracking off to the east right now. No severe thunderstorm warning is in effect. Nonetheless, though, strong storm, lots of lightning, heavy rain, and some gusty winds moving into Cordova by 6:44, Denton and Caroline County just after 7 p.m., and the American Corners community by 7:12. Now, across the city, rain intensity is coming down, but it's still raining. We're racking up easily a half inch of rain. Some have seen nearly an inch. Up in Carroll County, if you're leaving the city, take in the Harrisburg Expressway 83, up well outside of 695. You're going to be driving through a pretty wet stretch. Still, though, better than what moved through earlier. This was sent in by Susan Lee in Essex as some of those nasty storms developed on the east side. Again, if you have any pictures, whether it's the trees that came down or the hail that fell in your neighborhood, you can send it to pictures at WJZ.com if you can safely do so. And of course, we'll show it right here on WJZ. There will be more rain overnight tonight, but that severe risk is gradually winding down from west to east. I think in the city, relatively quiet out the door in the morning. Temperatures much cooler, upper 50s and lower 60s across the metro. Farther south, a little warmer, 65 Salisbury, but 57 Bel Air, 61 in the city of Baltimore. And while there will be a little bit of rain around in the morning, no storms, and it's kind of hit or miss with temperatures sitting in the lower 60s through that bus stop forecast, and not warming up very much, with rain returning, increasing as we get into the afternoon. In your Maryland cast, and temperatures, most of us in the 60s. Cooler, though, in the mountains, 56 in McHenry, 66 Baltimore, 59 in Bel Air. But you get farther south, a little bit warmer. Want to take you to the eastern shore because there's going to be a nice range in temperatures from north to south across the area. Notice how we're still pushing 70 in Federalsburg, but in Chestertown, 64, across the bay, 66, and Annapolis still, more than 20 degrees cooler across the board compared to what it was today. Few showers in the morning, but going ahead in time, notice how we have a lot of rain through tomorrow afternoon and evening, pretty much off and on all day. Friday morning, we're going to wake up to rain, so a damp morning commute. Friday afternoon, more rain, and this will continue on into Saturday. Artscape, we've heard the mayor talking about how this is an event kind of known for having inclement weather at times, and unfortunately, we're stuck in the 50s, off and on rain all day long, and I would say at this point, more on than off. Though we do desperately need the rain, and by the time all is said and done and we start to dry out a little bit towards Memorial Day, I would say widespread 1 to 3 inches of rain across the area. As far as who sees the most, favoring north of I-70, but that could shift around a bit. Everybody, though, seeing significant drought relief with cool temperatures, staying in the 50s in many spots Saturday. More dry time Sunday to Monday, but still showers around, not really drying out until we get to the middle of next week. Nikki.
All right, Cutter, thank you. And